This is the way we crash the party.
Hey guys, it's Fury, and today, since it's episode number 5, I figured we can mix it up a bit and analyze one of my raids. Well, it's actually going to be 2, you'll see what I mean. Anyway, we'll just overview the profile really quick. 5,122 wins, 55 losses. I hope you guys enjoy this. I am going to show you a loss, and I'm going to show you how I adapted to come back and get a win. Now let's not waste any more time, and let's get straight into it. Referencing episode 1, I did say that I have had my fair share of losses to teams with overall good defense chemistry. Now, Nice Guy, my friends, is one of those people. Holding rank 2, very solid defense. When he doesn't have his drop lead up, it's not an easy task in the slightest. Anyway, let's get into it. So, this is the team comp I have set up. 3 reds, 1 green, 1 blue. Mirabelle, Erica, Conrad, Tyrese, and Shiva against a Carl, Glenn, 2 Shivas, both of them with stun, and a Yvette with absolute defense. And it doesn't help that Carl has a stun weapon, and Glenn has a minus 30 AP down beta sword. So overall, weapons-wise, this defense is pretty tanky, which is pretty unfortunate, and in this raid, nothing really goes well for me here. Straight off from the get-go, all of his weapons seem to be doing well for him, and my weapons, I don't believe did much effect on him this raid anyway. So as you can see, I'm confused and I'm hurting myself. And it doesn't help because now all of his tunes are starting to pop, and I had like nothing I could do to counter it. So at this point, I knew well in advance that this was a loss, and I was hoping. But obviously, when you have 2 Shivas with stuns, rushing every 2 to 3 turns, it's pretty rough indeed. Don't have too much chance, and yeah, I'm pretty sure I just tap out. And I didn't tap out because I was a poor sport. I tapped out because I knew there was no coming back from it. But with that determination, I came back and I did get a win against him on the very next raid, which I was pretty proud of. And I mean, when you see this happening against you, you're sitting there like, oh my god, just let this be over. Because when you know you lose, it's the timer just like, I feel like time just stops and it's just dragging on and on and on, and you just want to get out of there. So I did cut it out there because I did flee, and I did cut off the recording before it went to that stats page, which I regret. But anyway, on to our next clip. Usually what I do in cases of a loss like that, I tend to, you know, just take a break from the game for a bit, but this time I knew I had to beat it. I was going to be stubborn as a mule. I didn't care how much rep was lost, how many losses occurred. I just knew I needed to beat it. So in this changeup, I threw in Heath. The reason why I threw in Heath, I knew he was a good command, and I knew his rush was superb. So I gave him a go. And this is literally the first raid after I changed to Heath. And as you can see, it's definitely a better outcome. And anyway, as you can see here, I did some damage. Shiva's going down, targeting Glenn right there. Anyway, so luckily I do manage to get the rush for Heath here, and I was pretty pumped because I knew I pretty much had it in the bag due to this defense and attack bonus. So, you know, I make him pop off after I do my active skill on Yvette because I don't want her popping off, because that is a rush that is annoying to cancel. And it's safe to say Yvette's the strongest one on his team, and when she isn't able to rush, I figure I pretty much have this in the bag. Boom, take out a Shiva, feeling pretty good. I send Tyrese. Boom, kill another Shiva, 5v3, looking pretty good. You know what, I figured it wasn't done there. Boom, Gled's dead too. So all the big targets on his team were literally dead in 1 turn there. And I mean, at this point in time, I knew I could have auto-attacked, but I felt good, wanted to finish the raid for myself here. And anyway, so once, just 2 left, killed Carl, stunned Yvette, she couldn't pop off, and then boom, easy raid from there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this Coaching with Fury, and I hope you enjoyed going inside the mind with me and how I raid. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, please feel free to give me a like. If there's anything else you can think of wanting me to upload, I would crave some ideas here. Definitely craving some ideas for content that I can give you guys that you'd be interested in learning about. Anyway, this has been Fury, and hope you guys all stay beautiful out there. And thank you for putting up with that day absence of me. I'll try and make sure that doesn't happen again. And as always, till next time.